Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm Jody the Barber with Mentality Barbers in Fraser, PA. This is a brand new series that I'm excited to introduce. It's called Mentality Moments. And in this first episode, we'll be demonstrating the art of a clean shave. Okay, so before we get started, we're going to give the client a proper consultation. We're going to ask these questions. Do you shave before, after, or in the shower? Do you shave with and against the grain? Are you using a post-shave? Are you using cold water to close the pores back up? All of these questions are essential in performing a proper service. So let's go ahead and get draped up. I do drape the client properly after we lay him back. You'll see I'll grab 2 terry cloth towels here, tuck it on each side of the collar, one over top. In between passes, we like to fold up the towel with the used wipings from the razor, and it gives a better appearance. Trust me, this will take your game to the next level. Cleanliness is godliness, never forget that. Assessing the skin here, making sure that there isn't any big bumps, abrasions, conditions. We're gonna test the towel, make sure that it's not gonna burn our client. This is a little trick I used with these hot towels. This way, it takes a lot of the heat off the eyes and focuses on the right areas of the face. If you notice down by the neck, I'm using my fingers to apply pressure evenly so that all of the skin can properly be prepared for the shave. Right now, using a slight little abrasion, it's like scrubbing your face with a towel. It mimics the old action back in the day with the razors when we used to use the brush and the soap, etc., etc. It's really good to stand those whiskers up before we start shaving. Then we'll go ahead and repeat that process. By the way, that razor in the background there, one of my buddies gave that to me. That's made by Mastro LaVie, handmade, Damascus steel. Pretty badass. So here we're gonna go ahead and apply some pre-shave oil. It's a 50-50 blend of olive and castor. We won't get too far into that right now because we are currently developing our own products. We're gonna use slight effleurage here, assessing the skin, making sure everything is okay to be shaved, direction, you can feel the growth of it. We apply our shaving cream, hot lather, from one side to another, coating evenly across the entire epidermis to be shaved. This is important. It keeps the skin from drying out. That's the last thing you want, is this client to feel any pain or discomfort during the shave, and that's what will happen if their skin starts to get dry. Plus it feels good too when you scruff it up a little bit. Remember, this is a service. This isn't them coming to you out of convenience. Keeping in mind the growth pattern of the beard, we're gonna shave him with the grain, first pass. 100% with the grain, okay? Keeping in mind all of the sections and strokes and positions that you learned in school. Is this where I cut him? Yeah, I think I gave him a little cut. It might have been right here or on the other side, but we'll see it. These things happen. You gotta just stay confident in what you're doing and keep it moving. If it's something serious, then you'll have to take different measures. But this was very small. It was just at the bridge of his nose where it connects to the lip. Again, see, as I'm following my thumb, that actually distracts the skin a little bit and you can't feel the razor on it. So it's almost like you're tricking the skin, if you will. Tricking the skin. Is that a name of a song? Probably not. Again, following the growth. being very aware. As I'm pulling my hand away, I'm constantly wiping it off on a towel. Notice that? That's keeping your offhand dry. Very important in stretching the skin. I stress this over and over again when I'm teaching a class. I think right about now he's about to start falling asleep. This is such a relaxing, comfortable service. Nope. Oh, there was the cut. See, there's just a little touch. There it is. Those things happen, like I said, guys. No one's perfect. You see a little bit of blood there? That's okay. It's not the end of the world. So right now, I'm using backhand strokes to follow the grain of his beard. What's important is when I center him up in this next shot, I'm gonna put my hand on the back of his head and lift up with my fingers on his chin. This will get his head in this position. This is very important. Notice that his chin is up in the air and I have a clean, easy surface to get to. The headrest is right below the occipital bone. Again, very important. This is gonna put this head in the perfect position. Notice how I folded the towels, kept it nice and clean. Cleanliness is godliness. Somebody walks past you, they see, a bunch of shavings on a towel. Let's say there is a little bit of blood. It just isn't a good look. This is why we fold them up and keep it looking very professional. Again, applying even pressure throughout the application of these towels is important. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop a comment. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Folding towels, application of things, etc., etc. Do a little dance, shake a little ass. I gotta be careful with things I say on here. You never know, this might be getting played in a technical college, high school or something. Now here we go. First pass was removal of bulk. Second pass, we were fine tuning this shave, okay? You didn't want to get every possible hair off on that first pass. This client of mine, I've actually never shaved this guy before, and he doesn't even shave with a razor. So you're gonna notice some of the skin showing heightened redness, etc., etc. This is why we followed the protocol of going strictly with the grain. A straight razor shave from a barber is closer than you're gonna get at home regardless anyway. So if you just stick with the grain, you will have a nice, comforting experience for the client. If you take a close look at his face, there's a little bit of pore bleeding. This is where this tool comes into play. This is called an alum block, okay? We will submerge this in water. It kills all the bacteria on the skin and it helps start to close up those pores. After we apply this alum block, we will then go ahead and apply a cold towel to even restrict the pore even more. So what that's doing is actually drawing the follicle backwards, okay? Follicle retrograde, is that a thing? That's like Mercury in retrograde. That's a cool little trick too. If you just grab the corner of the towel and just twist it and take it off, it comes off real nice and it looks pretty cool. Shout out to Ruzel in the background. Again, you guys have all been given facials to your clients. Use those techniques during the shave. It's gonna take your game to the next level. This is a service. This is not wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, get it out of the chair as fast as you can. These guys are paying good money for this stuff. Take pride in your work. That's all I have to say about that. Get in what you put out. In school they teach you can apply a little bit of powder, to take away some shine, but hey, right now, I'll go ahead and fix up his hair, talk to him, pour him a beer, talk about what his sister did last night, whatever, let's have some fun. Well, that's a wrap on episode 1. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. We look forward to bringing more mentality moments your way. If you have any questions about the process of the clean shave or something that we missed, feel free to drop a comment below. Thanks again for tuning in. Until next time.